Alright, here we are back in the magical world of dreams. We just saved a little girl, unless bad parenting gets her again, which it might, because, you know, bad parents can be pretty relentless. It's a real-life spooky thing. Although this is a pretty spooky non-real-life thing going on right here. In the land of dreams where people are trapped by their recreational devices. I can't walk that way. Okay, so this is the guy that we met when we first got here. You remember him from the recap. That's mainly where I remember him from, is the recap, and I showed up in my underwear. And then he made me put on pants. Clearly some kind of a fascist, but, you know, he might be nice in other ways. Even though we have to wear pants. Of course it's cold, you know, the pants might be nice. I'm just saying. It's a dream, you know. Relative temperatures
What's going on out there?
Imaginary.
More and more people are getting caught in loops. I can't keep up. I thought the dream machines weren't dangerous anymore. I thought we took care of that. If not, then...
Hello, Zoe.
Sorry, yeah. Hi. Look,
How
I'm trying to
rude.
help them all, and... It's too hard. There are too many. And they're nightmares. They're getting worse.
You have to go home.
Get
All I
lost.
once had is gone forever. There's no home to go back to, and I don't want to be the person I used to be. I have a purpose here. I can make a difference. If I do wake up, I'll be lost.
Or we could stop that evil corporation from stealing people's dreams with their evil dream machine. Might get the problem done faster.
Home? For better or worse, this is my home now. This is who I am. The person I used to be is gone forever. Whatever's out there, it's no longer my life.
These both kind of sound like the same option.
All I once had is gone forever. There's no home to go back to, and I don't want to be the person I used to be. Home. All I want. Home. All I want. Home. All I once had. What's there to go back to?
Whatever awaits you on the other side is for you alone to discover. Your single thread runs through the fabric of the universe.
It's a red thread.
Weaving events together. But where it ends, I do not know.
I'm a thread without a spool. Oh, for God's sake, I'm starting to talk like you. What I mean is, I don't have a home. I have nothing out there, and no one. I have no one. Besides, I'm needed here. What will happen if I just abandon them?
Their night terrors are symptoms of a larger disease. As long as the disease itself is alive and spreading, those people will keep coming back.
But I'm not ready to wake up, to face myself again. I'm scared of losing what little I have left. If there's a choice, I choose to stay. I'm in control here. I don't have to fear anything or anyone.
That's true. We are solving problems pretty darn quickly, and getting some rewards off of that.
What's the point? There are no second chances. Every choice leads to the same outcome, and my actions have no real consequences, so why bother?
That kind of seems like a more depressed version of the same thing, so I'm just gonna...
ready to wake up.
I'll be honest and say
Face
I'm afraid
myself again.
to go back to the real
I'm
world.
scared of losing what little I have left.
Where I'm
What's the
powerless.
I'm afraid. I can't do it.
The dream is being tainted. The world is getting sicker. They all need you.
Isn't it enough that I'm making a difference here in story time?
Can someone else do
I'm
it?
helping those who are lost and trapped. Who else could possibly need my help?
Yeah. Why can't we teach people to go back and change it? Oh yeah, because they'll remember very, very little.
He's asking me to
Because
help,
it's a dream.
but I don't even know what's happening out there. I don't understand why I'm needed. I did everything I could already. I just want to be left alone. This is where I belong. I'm in control here. Out there, I have no power. I failed once already. I made a huge mess of things. What can I possibly do to change things now?
I'll go with what?
What difference can I make?
There is a great power within you. the power to set things right in your world and all others. You saved your reality once, Zoe. This time, all the worlds, all of story time, all of time is at stake. When you wake up,
no pressure.
This will all be a dream. And that dream will quickly fade. Soon, it will be forgotten entirely. Unless you fight to remember it.
What do I need to remember?
You must open your heart and mind to messages from those who know what to do.
You don't know?
I'm not omniscient, Zoe. Much is hidden from me. I can see all the threads as they are woven, but the greater weave itself is too large for me to see. I'm too close, and even here, some of the past is obscured. This bothers me. I believe someone may have clouded my memory by design. An enemy, a shadow with tendrils into story time and elsewhere. All the more important, then, for you to remember.
Yeah. I better remember.
He's asking me to make a choice, but it doesn't feel like that choice matters. At the end of the day, I'm just playing by someone else's rules. No matter what I say, the outcome is the same. This is my choice to make, even if I don't know the consequences. I guess you never do. You just do what you feel is right. If there's even a tiny chance that my choice will matter, I can't say no.
Well, that's what I'm feeling.
Will it even matter?
If you stay here much longer, you may never be able to leave. And then everyone's story ends. All the people who love you, all the people you love, and everyone else, past, present, and future, torn out of the story like pages from a book.
Why does it have to be me? It feels really unfair after all I went through the last time around. I don't know if I have a choice. I just wish the choice was left to someone else. Someone stronger and better. Someone with faith in themselves.
Yeah, that would be good. But it's not where we're at.
Okay, so I go back. Face the world. Face myself. I have to believe it's worth the battle. I'm comfortable here because I don't have to make any choices. I just react. Touch people's lives without fear of consequence.
Yeah, this power came too easily. It's not a real choice. It's gotta be me, it's gotta be me. Right, Zoe?
So, what do you need me to do?
I want you to wake up and remember. And then, I want you to save.
Save the world. I did such a bang-up job with that the last time around.
You changed everything.
It's practice.
That story had a beginning and an end. But it was also only the first half of your story.
A chapter.
How do I wake up?
If you will.
There is a door. Find the door and unlock it, and you will wake up.
If it's locked, where's the key?
You will know. I'm not trying to be cryptic, but I don't have the key. You do. Within you.
I'll just have to trust you on that. Will I see you again?
If all goes well, at the end of your journey, when your story is complete, you will see me again. One last time.
That sounds final. But yeah, okay. I'll, go. Find the key. Unlock the door. Remember everything. Save the world. Write my story. Return for epilogue. Very hero's journey.
You will do fine,
This is story
Zoe
time.
Castillo. I have faith in you. Maybe bigger, bolder words are in order, but they would amount to the same. Good luck.
It really just comes down to just do it. Nike. Oh my god, are you sponsored? Maybe. Hey, Magical Dreamland's got E too, I'm just saying. Oh, what am I looking at? I can look at story time.
Story time. I don't know how long I've been here. 6 months? 9?
3 minutes. An hour. 1,000,000 years? There's really no way to tell, but, you know, real life me's still alive. Hey, Comatose Zoe.
If I'm ever gonna find a way out of this place, that's my doorway. Me.
Well, that's why I'm so comfy. It's because I'm actually in bed.
That was taken when Reza and I were still dating. Feels like a different lifetime. And, well, it sort of was.
Yeah.
People keep bringing flowers. So funereal.
Are these the same things?
Wonkers.
Yep.
My old Watilla.
All the same?
I don't know if the chart is accurate or just a dream construct, but it doesn't look good. That line, that machine is all that stands between me and 6 feet under. It feeds my comatose dad, Gabrielle. Stops by every day. Keeps apologizing.
Right.
I wish he would. Me. My body. That's the only connection between story time and home.
Alright. Search your body for the key, or search your own
I
mind.
tried reading my own mind once. The feedback loop was nasty. I kept bouncing around my own head like a reflection in a hall of mirrors. I don't know what you call it, the signal from my comatose brain, it's too weak. It's getting drowned out by my waking thoughts. To tap into my subconscious, I'd have to somehow boost the signal and turn down the volume on my conscious mind.
Oh. So I'm guessing... time power?
I'm in a coma. I don't think I can get any slower. The next step down is stop, and stop is... no, bad.
Okay, so she's scared to do that, because she might die. Fair enough.
That's not doing anything at all, except maybe giving me hot flashes.
Okay, so the answer isn't
in
actually
that
here.
body. And I need to stop sounding like a pervert.
No, you don't. This plant, or is it just the picture? I've looked at the plant. No, I haven't. I can't. I've looked at the picture, I've looked at life support, looked at me. Looked at the chart. Do I have anything? No. Everything's gone. It's story time. Anything else?
I'm in a coma. I don't think I can get any slower. The next step down is stop, and stop is... no, bad. I don't know why they brought him to the hospital, but I'm glad they did.
Can't interact with him.
Reza visits a lot. He talks to me for hours. It's good. It's good, like we're reconnecting. I know they mean well, but my hospital room is beginning to look like a memorial.
Those changed. Put the chart.
Take a skateboard to that line, you'd build up a lot of speed. I'm not sure how I feel about my father right now. It's a mess.
Ah.
The latest and greatest in chemical life support. Without magical miracle machine, I'd be stiff and cold and probably all maggoty. Happy
Ew.
thoughts.
Alright. Let's mess with it.
This is probably a terrible idea, but if I can adjust the mixture of drugs going into my veins, I might be able to give my brain a chemical jolt, boost the subconscious signal. Don't know if it'll work or just kill me, but beggars, choosers. Thing is, I can't push any buttons from in here. That machine is out there, in the physical world. I don't think my dreaming powers extend that far unless I can somehow affect the state of things that are mirrored in here.
Maybe you can. Maybe you should try.
This is probably a terrible idea, but if I can adjust the mixture of drugs going into my veins, I might be able to give my brain... Don't know if it'll work, or just... I don't think my dreaming powers...
Okay. Now can I make Comatose Zoe do it?
I tried reading my own mind.
Okay.
I don't know what you'd call it. To tap into my subconscious, I'd have to somehow boost the signal and turn down.
Light? Put light into the life support?
No light source there. That thing doesn't have any conscious thoughts.
So... time.
Oh, bollocks, the machine's going nuts. Oh, I feel really weird. The machine's gone haywire. It's pumping a crazy amount of drugs into my body.
Put on your 3D glasses now.
I just wanted a little pick-me-upper, not an actual OD.
Remember, kids, drugs are bad.
Okay, so magic machine is working overtime, pumping a scary amount of drugs into my system.
Okay, so now can I slow it down? Alright, slow it down. Get your mind in there.
Where do you think you're going? Did you think it was going to be that easy? A quick chat with Mr. Dinner Theatre and then sayonara to story time.
It's me.
Hello, second chances.
I was afraid of this.
Don't be a fucking tosser. You're staying here with me, doing the only thing we're good at. Being dead.
Ah, stupid myself.
What was I thinking? She's right. Can't leave. I have nothing to return to. No life worth living. Being dead is the only thing I'm good at. At least in here, I can make a difference. Is that who I really am? Is she what I've been running away from? I don't want that to be a part of me. I don't want anything to do with her. I'm not going over this again. I've made up my mind. I'm going home. I'm not letting her stand in my way. I've made up my mind. I'm not staying here.
Yeah, sawed off old me. It's time to be a hero.
Just get the fuck away from me. See? This is why you're stuck. You're still rejecting your own self, your past. You can't even look at yourself in the mirror because you're ashamed of what you'll see. You're ashamed of me.
Oh, what you gonna do? So that kept me here by being angry at my old self. I guess my
Too
old self's
much of
who
a
I
good
am.
thing isn't necessarily a better thing. You think this time it's going to play out differently? That's real cute. No, you're not leaving, and you're not leaving me behind. What was I thinking? I'm not going over this again. I've made up my mind. I'm going home.
Yes. And I know you're gonna be there when I get there, old me.
I'm going home.
But I'm
Home.
going anyway.
Sure. Why not? Why not go home? Easy. Oh, but wait. Your father lied to you. Your mother tried to kill you. You put your friends in danger and you lost every single one of them. Everything and everyone you ever cared for is gone.
You said, but wait.
You're right. That sounds like the perfect home to return to.
That old me is a really good arguer. Why couldn't I have been stupid?
So it's not perfect. What is? I've grown. I know how to appreciate what's there now, what I have, instead of complaining about what I don't. It's not true. It's not all gone. Whatever is out there, there's a chance to rebuild, a chance to take back what was lost, a chance to do it again and do it better.
Yeah, the guy with the lines on his face said
You're
so.
right. We don't have a home to go back to. We've lost everything.
But you could make a new one.
Maybe she's right. Maybe she's not. Me, us, whatever this is, part of me agrees with her and part of me just wants to find out for sure. We can't know what's waiting for us on the other side, but so what? That's life, full of surprises. Maybe, maybe not. I'm going to find out for certain. Nice retort, big sister. Did you rehearse that one? What did you call me? Touch a nerve, did I? That was you. You were there. You said goodbye to faith. It's not for you to mock and use against me. That was never me. You left me behind before that. You ignored your true self and pretended to be a hero. Like that was ever gonna stick. No, not a hero. A grown-up. Unlike the whiny bitch I used to be.
Ooh.
But, you know, that's okay. I accept who I was. I accept you.
Oh, that's some pretty grown-up
Spare me
stuff
the
right there.
bullshit. You're lying to yourself. You don't want anything to do with me. I'm ready to embrace who I was. Who I am. Who I will be.
This game's kind of deep.
Oh yeah? And who is that?
Uh-oh. So those other ones didn't matter, I guess.
I used to know exactly what I wanted to do with my life. There was certainty in that. I don't know why I lost faith in who I was and who I wanted to be, but it's time to find my way back.
Yeah, the old you was kind of a whiny bitch, though. She's standing right there.
I used to know where my life was supposed to be heading, but I'm not sure that's where I want to go next. And that's fine. I'm ready for a change.
I think given that, yeah, most of what we knew was kind of destroyed and we have to save the world, the path that might be is probably the way to go.
I don't know yet. You're a part of me now.
Uh-oh.
You always will be. We need each other.
That psychic circle thing turned.
Life's waiting out there. Let's find out what's happening.
There's gonna be consequences. Oh, and I don't know what they are. But we're going back. Back to the wakey time.
Castillo, and I'm alive.
All right. Although my vision is not yet adjusted. But I am alive. Chapter 2. Awakenings. 3 months later. Jeebus. 16th eve of the 3rd turning year of the goddess 828.
Good evening, Warden. How do your prisoners fare?
Commander, all is well. If you like, I could show you...
I'm not here to inspect your prison, Warden. I'm here to speak about one prisoner.
I don't mean to be nosy, I mean inquiring.
Alvane. He's an apostle no more. He was a tool, but he lost his edge.
Now he's just a hammer.
He's no longer of any use to us. No. It's time we put all of this behind us.
Would you care to translate, Commander? I'm afraid my ability to read between the lines is somewhat lacking.
We want Kian Alvane's execution to be hastened.
I see. I thought your 6 would need to judge and condemn Alvane before...
When did you become an expert on Azadi law, Warden?
Well, I'm not, sir, but we have laws and regulations of our own, Commander. I was told that Kian Alvane would be sent to Sadir to establish...
I'm telling you to carry out his sentence. Tonight!
What? Impossible. I need to call in the executioner.
How soon?
Well, by first light, at the earliest, but still...
First light, then.
But what about the paperwork? I mean, the proper documents, signed and stamped.
The rule of law.
This goes one of 2 ways, Warden. Either you do what you're told and execute Kian Alvane by first light, or you find yourself hanging right next to him when the sun kisses the top of Friar's Keep tomorrow morning. How it plays out is entirely up to you.
Kind of.
You have your orders, Warden.
Barbarians.
But they're well-dressed barbarians. which was pretty much everything in those days.
My mother. She held me close one night and sang an old song from her country. I don't remember the melody, but I remember the words.
Wow, smart kid.
Sleep, child, sleep. Sleep in your mother's heart. Let the wind blow and the rain fall. Hear the executioner's call. Watch the traitor's head roll as the shadow takes his soul.
Now sleep well.
Sleep, child, sleep. We shall never part.
Until you're killed for
We will
treason.
soon be free. Together forever in the cold, cold sea.
Ah, Alvani, you are here. Good.
That's a terrible song to sing to your kid.
I hear you turned down your last meal.
Just saying.
Pity. I personally approved the menu. There were sausages.
Are the sausages still available?
I have nothing to say to him. I won't give him the pleasure of hearing me speak. What good will it do? He wants me to plead. I shall not.
Or we could hang
Why
out.
would the warden come to visit me now? What could he possibly want?
Well, we may as well ask. That's the more, like, not quite giving up kind of option.
If you've come to see me beg for my life, warden, you
Oh,
won't...
no. You're a rational pragmatist, Alvani, quite like myself. No, I am merely here to ensure that you are prepared for the next step. As you know, your execution will take place at dawn. I have to admit that I'm curious why, after so long, there's such a sudden rush to see you dead. I'm very curious. But that's not why I'm here. No. As you also know, you have the choice between hanging and beheading. As far as I can tell, you have yet to voice a preference.
Oh, great,
If you
I get to
forfeit this
choose.
choice, it'll be left to me to decide the instrument of death. I simply want to ensure we've dotted every I and crossed every T.
A warrior deserves to die by the blade. Even though I laid down my sword and turned on my people, even though I'm just a prisoner now, I was a warrior. A warrior deserves to die by the blade. But do I deserve that death? I laid down my own sword. I turned on my own people. I was a warrior, but now I'm merely a prisoner. And soon I will be blessedly free of everything.
That's harsh, but it's a good point.
What does it matter? Death is death, and I'm ready to embrace my own. I have nothing more to say to this man, or to anyone.
Yeah, that choice is too harsh. I'm just gonna think about the fact I'm gonna be dead soon.
Quite. Then I shall make that choice.
Yeah,
I
fun
have
choosing
no
that.
family, Alvani. My family is very important to me. Almost as important as my duty to this city and this office.
Almost.
In the event of my own death, it would pain me to know that they would be left with no answers. No body to bury. No closure. I know you're a man of faith, a man of principle. I also understand that things happen to make you question your calling. What I do not understand is why you've simply decided to give up, to stop fighting.
Does seem to have an eerily accurate understanding of me.
I wish he would just leave. I have nothing more to say to him. I don't care about what he doesn't understand. No one can. No one will ever know why I chose to stop living. How can he understand? How can anyone? To have everything you believe in fall to pieces, To be asked to continue a war that you have no faith in, by commanders that you can no longer trust.
Yeah. You know what? Let's spread some discord, even if we're going to die.
You would not understand.
Try me, Alvani. You may come to see that we're more alike than you thought.
No. I have no family. No country. Nothing to fight for. So leave me be, and let me prepare for death in peace.
Very well. Everything has been properly filed. I have no reason to question the order of execution. Even threatened me with dismissal, and worse, should I stand in the way of their orders. They don't know me very well. Threats mean nothing. Proper paperwork, on the other hand.
That's pretty scary. Proper
I
paperwork.
simply have to accept that my questions will remain forever unanswered. I shall see you at first light, Alvani. The noose will be ready for you.
Will my hands be free to give you the finger? I guess not, because then I could grab the rope. But you'll see it in my eyes.
Get up, Kian. There isn't much time.
What?
About
Awesome.
Time. Come on, let's go.
Wait, I have to look at this
No
bucket.
time for answers. Let's get a move on.
Okay.
What's going on down there?
That boy is a major order riot. We're getting you out of here.
Who are you? Do I know you?
I bloody well hope so. You were this close to running me through with your sword.
What? The Swamp City?
Precisely. Where I made a daring, swashbuckling last-minute escape, and you were arrested by your own commander. Quite a day, eh?
If you're with the Resistance, why are you helping me escape?
So that you can repay your debt and help free our city.
Can we let these
In the
guys out?
meantime, I need a bloody key to get through this bloody gate.
Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key.
If we let them out, maybe they'll help us.
Locked. And I don't have time to pick each and every cell door.
Alright, this is getting pretty exciting. It's been more than half an hour, though. I think we have to end there. But we'll be back next time with some more of this rebellion, which I'm now a part of. Way better than being killed at dawn. Still time for that. I might make the wrong choice. We'll see. Oh, wow. Well, we are in Dreamland now proper. Like, it's the magical land of dreams. But, you know, a lot of people are dying and being tortured, and there's a huge war. But it's the magical land of dreams. I know. Kind of a deceptive name, considering. Yeah, that's still a cool story. I can't wait to see what happens. Thanks for joining me. It's really cool that you're here with me. I'm really appreciating you hanging out, and hope you hang out and see what the rest of this story has to offer with you. We'll see where it goes. Hope you're having a good time. I'm having a great time. Glad you're here. Do me a favor. Have yourself a great day. And I will see you next time.